I'm going to go ahead and create a brand new composition in After Effects. And I'm going to choose my preset as NTSC D1. And of course, I am already in my ray trace renderer. But if you're not, you can go to the composition menu and choose composition settings, and then go to advanced and turn this on. Put it on ray trace 3D. Don't forget, when we do our extrusion of the Illustrator layers, that's what you need to have on. Now I'm going to go ahead and import those files. I'm going to go to my folder that I have on my desktop. And of course, don't forget, guys, you guys are going to have this as well. I'm going to just drag select both of them. And I'm going to just bring the logo straight on into the layers down here. And I'm going to bring the other part down there, right behind it, like so. We need to turn both of these into 3D layers. I'm only going to do the first one for now, and then we'll put the other one on. I also want to drop my resolution down quite a bit as well. Don't forget this switch right here. I turn that to a more jagged version of this, and I'm going to go to quarter view as far as the quality. The Ray Trace 3D renderer needs a little bit of oomph and power to do what it does. And go ahead and move this over a little bit to maximize this. And I'm going to go to my custom view. I'm also going to zoom in by grabbing my Track Z camera. And let's pull this a little closer to us. And I'm going to grab my orbit camera and spin it around so I can see the 3D when we extrude it. So I'm going to go to the layer here. And don't forget, we are in 3D mode. We're going to right click and we're going to choose Create Shapes from Vector Layer. Now we have our new outlines. We can twirl this open and go to the geometry options. And we're going to go ahead and give it an extrusion depth. So I'm going to type a value in myself. I'm going to type about 50 and hit enter or return. And because we gave it a stroke in red in Illustrator and a fill of blue, that's exactly what we get here. Pretty cool. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing on the other artwork. So I'm going to put this in 3D mode, right click, create shapes from the 3D layers, the geometry options, and maybe give it just the same amount or maybe less, maybe 30. And I'm going to just take this whole thing and move it behind our logo. Let's go ahead and grab our orbit camera and just spin around like so. The performance you're going to get, guys, when you really drop all of your resolution options down is really going to be beneficial because it takes forever when you do this and you use everything at full blast. All right, so now that we have all this, I'm going to now turn everything up to full blast so we can see what it looks like. So I'm going to go from quarter to full. And I'm going to turn these on full blast as well. So we see what we have here. And I'm going to go to 100%. I'm also going to move this out of the way a little bit. And move these guys down. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and just play around a little bit more. And we can even change our fill color at any time. As you see here, the fill color is dark blue. We can go to this little swatch here and we can change it. So if you're not happy with whatever you chose inside of Illustrator, you're never really stuck. You can do whatever you need to right here on the fly. And that's really even more contrasty and a little bit more fun to look at. Sure, it hurts your head, but it sure is fun. All right, so in the next part, let's go ahead and illuminate our logo.